Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go in Santa Clara. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And that's good for a gain of 5. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Decent 24.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Go. Hey, Ginger.
Lawrence working from the gun. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Makes the catch, but does not do it inbounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. So we're seeing this more and more these days. Mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Red on red. 11.
3rd and long for him here. Absolutely fires this one right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. He'll take over just shy of midfield as his return goes out.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun, here's Williams. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play. Working from the gun, Williams. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. We'll actually head to that other sidelines.
They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
The number's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Again, it's Williams. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Hey, Ginger, hey, kill!
Lawrence in the pistol. Big gain downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
All right, let's go. Go, go.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing the out route complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. It's caught left side by Hill. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Red on red.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our second quarter. We're to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. McCaffrey gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Williams from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A loss of 5 yards. It's second down.
After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's 2nd and 15. Williams set to pass. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. The rookie out of Alabama there on the tackle.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. So it's second down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Kittle makes the catch. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 14. And a Cowboy first
Here's
down.
Williams again. That's Cox again. It's Kittle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To the air yet again. Williams. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
16 yards. First down, Dallas.
From the red zone now. Lamb has another one. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Now Lawrence on the play fake. And this one is launched downfield. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Juan Thornhill takes it away. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. First and 10. Now here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Five still to go here. This is second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. They've got first down here from the 36. To throw is Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Throw here, third down. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His third through the air this game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
49ers 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Hey, Lion. 11, add 11.
Back to work after throwing the pick. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey,
Now Lawrence. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Gain 15 there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Another 49er first down.
Gun.
First and 10
He's a
at the
24.
28-yard line.
Hey, go.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Connects on the crosser. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
First down throw, Lawrence. And he's got it, it's in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Hey, go!
McCaffrey hits the end zone for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a one-score game before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. tonight. That lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Working from the gun, Williams. He puts some juice on a deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Working now from the gun. Has it down close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal, Dallas.
What is up?
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Aubrey puts it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
What is going on? Vegas!
Williams from the gun. Dumping it off here to Mixon. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And has 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. 11, and it. Hey, slow, go, slow. Here we go.
Lawrence throwing here. He'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he's going to be brought down up to the 31. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Hey, James.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Brought down by Fred Warner.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Hey, take right open.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that battling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Into traffic, complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here we go on 4th, Lawrence. He's got it to his running back. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break out for 1st down.
Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start the 2nd half with some needed points. Offense and Lawrence getting ready for this 2-point try.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Cowboys 24, 49ers 19.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That's complete. Mike Evans. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop 1. This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd and 10 now. Williams has him on the quick hitter. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And this one does not go far.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. To the air yet again. Williams dumps it off to his running back. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. There's Nick Scorton there on the play.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Got a man. This is Evans. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Williams set to pass. Has it at the 7. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys push the lead up to 12.
31. 49ers 19. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Take right open.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Ginger. Here we go.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he'll get it up to the 44. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Lawrence with it on 1st. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
All right, let's go. Son, this is hot. 11.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He fires one deep down the right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Pat Surtain has it.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to give him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
All set to go now from the 35. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Keeping it with Mixon. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down, just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. On the ground again with Mixon. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. He gained 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Cowboys nearing their first win of the season. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Mixon on the counter. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Aubrey puts it through. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
Do you have the time?